Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to my 5 days of spoken tutorial Python 3.4.3 training program. So we we had learned the different model and different days of different lectures in different days of previous. So we can recap. We can say we can recap the different model what was learned in the past. So it is the last day of our training program. So we can recap the previous 4 days. First, we say about the we can learn about the only four model of IPythons. First model is basic plotting. Is the day one lectures. So we can learn about in this model. So how can install the IPython? How can interpret the IPython? How can navigate the IPython? In this part we can learn. Then we can using the paylab command to making a lab. Then we can learns about the how can make plots, how can use the history of the commands, then saving plots by using the save command, then multiple plots. We can use the command and command to multiple commands. We use xlim and ylib command for making a multiple commands. Then subplots, we can use the plot into plots. So in these parts we can use PDF, PNG, JPG formats to making a subplots command. Then last of is in this model is our additional features of plotting a command. So we can learn about how can make a history using percentage history commands, how can make a view percent view command, how can save percent save command. How these types of commands we can use in these models. Then day two or day model of two is giving about the plotting of experimental data. You know that the experimental data is a more complex of the normal data. So first parts of in this part, the loading the data file from data from the files. So we can make a file, then make a data and make a plots. So in Python we can use the mathlib functions for making a such type of parts. Then second is the plotting of data. So how can make a plots? 2D plotting, yeah, 3D plotting is dependent upon the experiments. Then other types of plotting, in the sense we can using the bar command. It is a straight line commands. It is a complex command. It is a cosine commands, cosine graphs. So what is the main purpose of our experiment? On the behalf of this, our plot is a difference. Then plotting a charts on the behalf of the chart, we can easily analyze what is the better for our the experiments. Then day three and model three is a just handling file handling command. So model 3 is saying the handle of the files. So in these parts we can learn about the file system. So already our student Aman Kumar Pandey said that the file has a four mode: read, write, and write modes. So in this part we can using the different parts of the file. First one is a list. List is a collection of anything. Is a list. Then we can use the for loop to iterating the commands. We have the more commands to make iterative in the session, so we can use the for loop. Then a string command. A string command is a collection of different types of alphabets, so you can make the printing the data from the string commands. Then last one is a file commands, so we can use the file. How can read a file, how can write a file, how can rewrite a file. Then then we can start our the parsing of data. Parsing of the data is a splitting of data. A splitting of data, you know that the generalization and specialization. So in a generalization, we can generalize the parts. We have a one models, then we can break up two parts. So it is a generalization part. It is all about the day 4 lecture, and then again welcome to our the last lectures, last day of our training program in day 5 training program. in this parts we can learn about the statics. First one is the statics. In this static parts we can find out the errors. So you can testing the jtest command, t-test to find out the errors. Square min command, this type of command we can using the equilibrium distance, marathon distance. So how can making a distance, how can overcome the error of the programs in this parts. Then second lecture we will learn about the array. It is the last model of our lecture is array. So you know that the array is a homogeneous collection of commands. We can make a group for same type of elements, same properties of the elements in the array. Then we can manipulate the data. We can accessing the data by using the different models. You will learn on these models. So how can manipulate the data from different types of array. Then last and not the least on this part is the image manipulation through the array. So this is the main parts of any experimental parts. So any my colleagues is going to the research fields. So this is a main part of image manipulations parts. We can manipulate the command in different way. These are features of colors. These are features of contrast. These are features of brightness. We can on the basis of this we can retrieve the different property of command by using this array. This is all about all the models of the all the model of our all the lectures. Thank you.